Hi everyone. Okay, so I woke up and I had an Etsy sale for one of my keychain charms, or yeah, whatever, charms that you can use as a keychain. One of my friends uses them on her purse, so they look like I sold a blue one that had a key on it. It's like a blue and amethyst one that had a small key charm on the end of it. And this is the ones that I have for sale currently. I'm not going to go through them all, but just going to show you the kind of thing I sold. Everybody's favorite that they really ooh and ah over is the one with an owl, because owls are popular. So yeah, so these are what they look like. That's what I have packaged up here. And I went online to do a search for, Etsy packaging, just to get some new ideas. And I got some new ideas, but not a lot of it I could really implement at the very moment because I needed, my printer is out of color ink, and so I wanted something that, just something simple that I could actually use, and I don't have, labels printed and things like that. So I just went with the way I did it, and I used, should I grab this beforehand? Here we go. Here's one, and I used this size bag, and then I cut some paper that is exactly that size, and then I embossed this Dream Big on the back of it in pink, outlined it in black, and then I used this, it was a stamp I had made from somebody that I purchased on Etsy, and I had I had a stamp made that said Naive Glow Arts on it, and I totally forgot, or had the address on it, and I don't know what happened to it. With the move, I lost quite a few things, but it just says many thanks. It's hard, you can't tell what it says, but it's a rubber stamp and it just goes onto an acrylic block like that. And so that was it. I was thinking about using something like this, because it's the holiday season, but it didn't really go with, because I wanted to use the Dream Big stamp. So I don't know why I wanted to use that so bad, but I did. And so that's what I did with that one, and then I just punched a hole in the top and then hooked through this part of this. It's Tim Holtz wool clasp, and hooked that through the loop. And then I really wanted to use tissue paper, but I don't have any, so I just went with it's not real satin, but it's that kind of stuff you use when you paint your lollipop flowers and all that kind of good stuff. It's a poly satin or something, whatever it is. It's synthetic. So I just cut out a rectangle of it and folded it up, and since I didn't want to use any hot glue on this to keep it wrapped up, because if you can get it apart when you pull, but it is kind of hard, and some people may give up and have to go get a pair of scissors, and that might get annoying. So I had to tape some of that shut, and to make that look not so ugly, I had these they're ACEOs, and those are big on Etsy if you haven't heard of them. They're kind of like artist trading cards, except usually they're like printed like flat like this. They're not, made with physical elements, beads or whatever, or charms and stuff like that. I got this one and many others from a store on Etsy. This is her card, Airport Love Story. I haven't checked yet to see if she still sells the cards. Because I need to get back and order some more, because I really like the variety she has. It's all very eclectic and fun, and this is her little note. So that was my idea, to put these in packages and write my thank you notes on the back of those. So that's what I usually do, but since this is my last one and I wanted to use it here, I decided to use something else for my little note, and to make this even prettier, I used just white tulle and made a bow. And then I simply used this Tim Holtz, they're not the Adash tickets, they're the journaling tickets, and I just grabbed one of them and inked up the edges like I normally would, and I wrote her a little note on it and gave her a coupon code for free shipping for her next order. Just attached it with some crochet thread, and there we go. That's it. And one thing I liked that somebody recommended was to do handwritten labels, and it was nice. It was a nice idea to put like some scrap paper behind it as a border, and then the address in white, kind of like a photo mat almost. But it's cheaper to ship if I print the label at home, because I have to get delivery confirmation on anything I send on Etsy. anything I send out pretty much anywhere, I use delivery confirmation if it has value, because I want to make sure I know where it is and there's proof that I sent it out, and I just want to be able to, have that information. And I think a lot of people are like that. So while those would be pretty and that's a good idea, I would rather just print at home, because I can't print my own stamps. I can print using the PayPal print, shipping thing. And it's just a big label that will go on the front here. And apparently some people really hate these colored yellow envelopes, but that's what I have right now. And so people like the white ones better, and the poly ones, and this is just a regular, it's just like a smaller version of a big manila envelope. And I think that's pretty much, I'm going to put a business card in here, and I'm not sure about the invoice. I don't think I'm going to include it because they have it online. If I have an order for things, like if I order something and there's an invoice in it, I usually don't hardly even look at it unless it says like thank you or something, and then just toss it in the trash. But it's nice when you have things that you've ordered multiples of, so you can, go through and make sure everything is in the package, while you're just right there, instead of, going back to the computer and checking, which isn't that hard, but, the more convenient, the better. So that's what I have decided to do, I think, on this package, is to not include the invoice. But that is just, I just wanted to show you this to you, because I know a lot of people sell on Etsy, and one thing that people like about buying on Etsy is not only that it's handmade or vintage, either one, but they like it because they usually get very personal service, and a lot of the time packaging is very nice, and it makes your store a lot more memorable if they can open it up, make it feel like it's a gift, even if it's just for themselves. I always like opening the ones that are nicely packaged, and I don't, give negative feedback to people because they didn't package it nicely. If it's safely packaged, that's the most important thing. But if you can make it pretty at the same time, why not? But that's all I wanted to share with you right now. So yeah, I'm still slowly working on getting some scrapbook things back into the Etsy shop, and I of course have all these charms in there, and have a lot of graphic design stuff from when I stopped scrapping and got into that again. So I think that's it for this video, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye. And it's not turning off. This happens to me all the time. Bye.